What's up, you guys? Jedi Master Josh here, and today we've got the second half of Black and White to open. This is the Japanese Black Bolt. You have Black Bolt and White Flare out in Japanese right now, but here in just a couple of weeks, we're going to be seeing it in English. It's like 2 weeks from now or something like that, like July 18th or something like that. Something around there. Somebody correct me in the comments. Let me know how far off I am. But let's go ahead and dig in to this box here and see what we got. This is pretty awesome. You know, they have the whole split set thing going on. I think that makes it a lot harder to collect, but at the same time, you know, the crazy thing about this set is that all 156 Unova Pokemon, Unova, right? Black and white? Yeah, that sounds about right. All 156 of them are going to have their own illustration or special illustration rare, which is really cool. And then there's going to be a couple of special illustration rares for trainers, I do believe. And then, you know, just a bunch of other goodness to be found alongside all of that. So let's dig in, see if we can get something good out of this stuff. Now, like I said, here in just a couple of weeks, we're going to be getting the English versions, which are also going to be split sets. So there's going to be Black Bolt and White Flare. I believe the names are actually translating over directly to English. Oh no, Totodile fell over. All right, come on, buddy. Sometimes you don't land at bolts, huh? Okay, that's fine. But we got ourselves our first pack going in, Black Bolt. We did the White Flare opening already. Now, if you guys haven't seen that, make sure you go back, check that out, see what we got out of that box, and wish us some luck for some pretty good stuff here on this box. I don't remember what the pack trick is. We'll figure it out as we go, but one of the things that I am loving about these Japanese sets is that there's a reverse Pokeball or Master Ball in every pack. So we got ourselves a Master Ball right there of Maractus. Pretty sweet. Take that 100%. That'll go up in the pool. All the Pokeballs and Master Balls will get sleeved up and taken care of. But then we also get these Black and White era hollows, where the hollow was, you know, it's like a horizontal, like laser pattern almost. It's really cool. Love these hollows. It's something I want to do is like take all of the hollows that I get from these sets and you know, get one of each of them and then put them all in a binder on pages next to each other, just to be able to have them all laid out, and it'll look really cool. And you know, do the first couple of pages as the Japanese set, and then do the next few pages as the English set, just of all the hollow rares. I think that would be really cool. So it looks like it's about 2 from the back to the front. Let's see if we didn't mess that up too much. All right, we got ourselves a Scolipede. I think that's what it is, Scolipede, right? We've got Musharna. We've got ourselves a Minccino, evolves into Cinccino, and then we've got ourselves Pansage, or Simisage. Pansage? Yeah, Pansage. Evolves into Simisage. Yeah, right. Okay, we got Golett. I actually love Golett. I keep talking about, with a lot of people, you know, that are hyping up the Black and White sets. I'm excited for them for sure, but I was actually never really like, ooh, we get ourselves the SR for the box. The secret rare for the box is End's Plan, I think is what this is going to be in English. End's Plan. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be, but this is really awesome. I will take this 100%. If there's going to be any full art trainer we get as the SR, N is going to be top notch for me, 100%. As far as like antagonists go in the Pokemon series and the whole series, N is, you know, one of the tops for sure. So we'll absolutely take that. But what I was saying just before that is I was never really that huge into the Black and White era. You know, there's nothing that really sticks out to me that never really, you know, grabbed me the same way as, you know, other Pokemon from other generations. But this generation was also the generation that I was least attached to, like, as far as, like, being involved with. You know, with Pokegear 3.0. See, this is something I've seen a couple of times now. This being reprinted into this set is actually huge. Pokegear 3.0 is a staple. It does have the new regulation stamp of I there on the bottom, which is huge. So that just means this is going to be playable for further into the future for the standard format. Really awesome. Really, really great card. So super cool to see that. But yeah, Black and White, just, you know, a series that I wasn't super huge into. And we get ourselves the Pansage art rare. Pretty sweet. Behind that is a little Conkeldurr for the rare. And something about all these Japanese cards so far is they have all kind of come with like a little bit of a bow to them, which is it's not a big deal. It's probably just something to do with the super humid where I'm at right now. And so they're probably just absorbing a little bit of humidity, but we'll get the air conditioner running to drag some humidity out of the house and hopefully get these to settle back down. I'm gonna go a little flat again. You know, that's what I'm hoping for at least. We'll put them in some sleeves, some top loaders, whatever needs, into a binder, whatever needs to happen. They'll go flat again. But yeah, so you know, there's not a ton of Pokemon from 156. I just called it 156. There's not a lot of Pokemon from Black and White that I'm like super attached to, but I do really love Golett and Golurk. So seeing them was actually a pretty big slap in the face to me all of a sudden, because I completely forgot. And I was like, oh yeah, Golett and Golurk, I love them, and they came from the Black and White era. Okay, cool. We got ourselves a Sandile. We've got a Pokeball Conkeldurr again here. Not too bad. We'll take that. I'll take all of the Pokeball and Master Ball reverses. I'm going to take every single one of them for sure. And it looks like they're pretty much one in every pack, unless you get an art rare, it looks like. We got ourselves a Caracosta for the rare there. Not too bad. All right, let's keep going. See if we can get something a little juicy. You know, we still have art rares to pull. We did pull our secret rare for the box, which is that Ends Plan, which is huge. You know, we'll absolutely take that. That's a great hit for a box. I will 100% take that. Now these boxes are a little bit inflated in price right now. I was able to actually get a box of each like right when they showed up at my LGS, and at that time the price was a little bit lower. So I managed to get each box for like $90 a box. But now anywhere you go, people are asking like 100, 120, you know, and the price keeps going up, it seems. It's a little bit obnoxious, but you know, we do what we got to do. We've got ourselves an Electros, which is pretty sweet. Now Electric is supposed to be coming back to the format as well. And the Stage 1 Electric has the Dynamotor ability, which allows you to attach a lightning energy from your discard pile to one of your bench lightning Pokemon. It might be any of your lightning Pokemon. Actually, I can't remember exactly, but still, huge hit if you get the Electric. But the Electros still will 100% take that. And we get a Genesect EX. Not too bad. I don't know what this ability does here yet, but that's pretty interesting as well. Does it say anything about... Because Genesect has so far only been used as an A-Spec killer in the current standard format, so I don't see anything that says anything about A-Spec specifically in this text, but it'll be interesting to know what that ability does when it comes to English. So yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to let me know in the comments down below, that's cool too. I just don't really look this stuff up ahead of time myself. I like to be spoiled. I like to sit here, open the Japanese stuff, and kind of, you know, ooh and ah at things and be like, oh, I can't wait to see what that actually does, you know, and just this kind of way of doing it for me allows me to really just open the cards, enjoy the artwork, enjoy the cards themselves as they are, and then once the English stuff comes around, I can start getting into my, you know, competitive format mindset, you know, like, okay, I need this card for this deck or this card, you know, so on and so forth. But we got Litwick there, we've got ourselves Unfezant, right? Unfezant, yeah, and so we've got ourselves a Pokeball reverse for the Krokorok, right? Yeah, Krokorok should be the middle form, right? I think so. All right, and then behind that we get ourselves a Survivor. Is it Survivor? Yeah, Survivor, I think so. Yeah, I might be, yeah, because it's serving, then survive. Okay, we're doing it. We got this. We're doing it. We got it. It's got its own ability, too. It'll be interesting to know what that ability does. And don't worry, you guys. All of these cards are going to get sleeved at the end of the video once everything's done, camera's done rolling, all that stuff. I just don't like to waste your guys' time with it while I'm, you know, I mean, I waste enough of your guys' time with the yapping that I do. So, it's, you know, it is what it is. But we're going to, hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. If you are enjoying yourself, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, anything Pokemon related. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon card is, what your favorite Pokemon is, your favorite Pokemon game, anything Pokemon related, leave it in the comments down below. I love to see it, and I love to, you know, reply to all your guys' comments. We get ourselves a Pokeball Escavalier, pretty sweet, and behind that we get a Thundurus, and that, oh man, this holo is so nostalgic. It's pretty cool. It's crazy because it's across like the whole card now. Wasn't quite as crazy back in Black. I mean, it kind of was, really, you know, but this is like almost like super emphasized in my opinion, at least. But yeah, no, leave your comments down below. Leave a like if you guys are having a good time. I'm having a good time. That's what it's all about. If you're not having a good time, then just focus on something else in the hobby, you know. If a lot of people are getting hung up on the way the market is right now, the market is crazy, but there's still very obtainable things in the market. in the hobby, excuse me. You don't have to be chasing the same thing that everyone else is chasing. It all kind of revolves around, it comes back to you type of thing. So, you know, just look at other stuff that might be piquing your interest, things that you're interested in. Finish some older sets, something like that. I was just buying a ton of singles at my LGS all weekend long. I probably spent $300 on singles all weekend, and I didn't buy a single sealed product because I was having way too much more fun just picking up singles, frankly, and, you know, knowing the way that things are going with sealed product and the market, I just didn't want to, I didn't even want to open anything. And, you know, that's kind of just the way it's been for me lately. If you guys want to see some videos on, like, singles hauls that I'm getting from my LGS, or, like, little deals that I'm making on the back streets behind in the alleyways and stuff like that, then let me know, and you know, maybe I'll do a little highlight video where I just kind of, like, show you guys all the crazy stuff that I've bought as, like, singles and all that over the past, you know, month or something like that. You know, I think it'd be cool. I think it's a really cool idea, but you guys let me know down in the comments if that's something you want to see. I do love collecting, and there's way better ways to collect than just opening packs. Opening packs is a ton of fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm sitting here doing it right in front of you guys. We get LGM. That's what it's supposed to mean. LGM, Little Green Man. That's what he's supposed to be. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then behind that, we get ourselves a Volcarona. There we go. I almost said Larvesta. Volcarona. All right. He evolved. Okay. Ooh, we almost lost you. Hey, hang out there. Okay. It's all right, you guys. Don't go nowhere. We're almost there. We're getting through the box, but all right. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about Black Bolt, White Flare, all the Pokemon stuff in the comments down below. And if you guys are ever interested in looking at stuff like, you know, cool stuff that you haven't seen before, just join the Rattle Pokemon Discord. It's going to be in the description. It's free to join. There's a free restock notification bot that if you sign, you know, if you just put your little name on the list there for the notifications and stuff, and it just automatically notifies you. And you can, if you're fast enough to click on it, you can get stuff at MSRP shipped right to your house. You don't even have to leave your house. Pretty sweet, right? And then on top of that, there's happy hours on Saturdays. This Bisharp Pokeball Reverse is pretty sweet. We get ourselves a Cobalion again. All right, we've seen lots of Cobalion. There's Cobalion raids going on in Pokemon Go, so that's probably why I keep seeing them. It's trying to tease me. It's like, hey, go shiny hunting. And I don't know. I don't want to spend on remotes. That's too expensive. All right, let's go into our next pack. But yeah, join the Rattle Pokemon Discord. Free restock bot notification on Saturdays. There's happy hour. People just hanging out, chit chatting, opening their own cards, talking about cards, doing all that stuff. But then on Sundays, which is tonight, if you guys are watching this video when it's uploaded, in fact, it's going on right now, is the Fanatics auctions. So there's auctions that happen on Fanatics, and we look at all the auctions, hang out, talk a bunch of smack, and you know, purchase all the cards that we're missing from our collections. It's a pretty great time. We get ourselves a Pokeball Reverse. Oh, why am I forgetting your name right now? It's not Crustle. That's definitely not Crustle. Dwebble. That's what he's called. Dwebble. And then behind that we get a Beartic for the rare. For the rare. I almost said for the reverse, but it's for the rare. All right. I'm losing it now. I'm talking about too many things. Join the Rattle Discord. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Or don't. And you know, if you don't want to subscribe, if you don't want to leave a like, that's perfectly fine. If you're just hanging out to watch and see what I got, that's cool too. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just, you know, I mean, leaving a comment would be cool. Just saying like hello, let us know that you stopped by, you know. And so if you guys are having fun, it's cool to know, you know. But we got ourselves, I don't know who that trainer is. We'll figure out who that trainer is sometime. We got the little Tynamo, the Tynamo that you're going to need for that Dynamotor Electric. We've got ourselves a Pokeball Seismitoad, pretty cool. And then a Victini. Oh, I love this. This is sick. This artwork looks great. This is throwing up the peace sign and everything. And it looks like a V because, you know, Victini, V, the victory Pokemon. We love Victini. All right, throw that off to the side now. There is a Japanese, right now, I think they call them like profiles or something like that. Profile boxes, profile sets, something like, or file sets. Yeah, I think it's called a file set. And it's like a little, it comes with a little binder. It's kind of a goofy binder. Actually, I have the binder right here. I'll show you guys here in just a minute. But it also comes with a promo, and I can probably dig out the promo and show you guys the promo as well. But it's a Victini promo, and it's really, really awesome. I would recommend if you guys can find it, definitely go out there and get it. I just didn't make a video on it because I only opened one, and there was only like 5 packs, or 6 packs, that's what it is. 3 black, 3 white. I just opened it for fun in the Rattle Happy Hour. So join the Rattle Happy Hour. Come on, it's fun. I don't know what this is either, but this looks really cool. It's got all the energies on it, and it's like, I don't know if it's a token or a biscuit. I could potentially eat this. You know, I'd probably snack on that. But you guys tell me, is that a token or is it a cookie or biscuit or wafer or whatever you would call that? We've got ourselves Audino. We've got a Panpour. We got ourselves the Vullaby art rare. That's pretty sweet. I've never been a huge fan of Vullaby, but you know what? I'll take this. This is pretty sweet. And then we got Kinkelder. You know what? He just keeps showing up. Not too bad. We'll take that. Again, that laser hollow is just killing me. That is so cool. I'm so happy to see that back. I mean, nostalgia is king in this industry with hobbies and collectibles and things like that. Nostalgia can play a role. I can guarantee you it will. Like, look at Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering has been kind of riding on nostalgia lately with things like Lord of the Rings and now Final Fantasy and different like secret rares with Marvel and SpongeBob and so on and so forth. It's actually it's kind of funny, but it's also really cool at the same time to see all this stuff. There's that electric that we're talking about with the Dynamotor ability, really awesome. We got N, but we pulled that as a secret rare already. See you later, N. We got Darumaka, we got Munna, we've got a reverse Pokeball Drillbur. Did we already get this? We may have already gotten this. No, okay, we didn't. All right, maybe. Is that what I'm seeing right there? Hold on. No, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, and then into the pool it goes, and we got ourselves a Haxorus. I love Haxorus. So actually, you know what? As I'm opening this up, I'm realizing there are more Pokemon from the Black and White era that I do really like. You know what? Fine. Stand me correct. I stand corrected. Stand me corrected. Is that the way to say it? I think I just really botched that. That's okay. We're digging into our next pack here. I'm having a bunch of fun. I hope you guys are having fun. The way these boxes work, you get 7 cards per pack instead of the typical 5 cards per pack. There's only 20 packs per box, but again, it is a split set, and you know, you got to collect them all. I think that's the saying, right? It's got to catch them all, got to collect them all. Same thing. I think it's the same. It's the same kind of like cadence. We've got Unfezant there, or I think that's, or is that Pheasantipity? Is that maybe Pheasant? I don't know. Is Pheasantipity only? Pheasantipity is only. Yeah, this is not. Pheasantipity is one of the loyal 3. I'm such a fool. All right, we got Carablast. Don't tell anybody. We got Palpitoad. We've got Minccino. We've got our Master Ball is an Escavalier. Not too bad. We'll take that. We did get the Escavalier Pokeball earlier on, so this Master Ball is pretty sweet. We'll take it. And behind it, we get a Meloetta EX. This artwork is so reminiscent to me. It reminds me so much of the Radiant Collection Meloetta EX from, I want to say, Generations. It was either Generations or something like maybe Legendary Treasures or something along one of those Radiant Collection sets that had a Meloetta EX. And you know what? This reminds me exactly of that artwork and just like the style and everything of it. Pretty awesome. I'll take that. Throw that up in the pool. This box has been pretty sweet so far. I'll definitely say this box has been pretty sweet. The only thing that could top this off is if we somehow hit a special illustration rare. Now, there's this one very, very special card we are also looking for. It's a new rarity, and it's supposed to be only in the Black and White set, hopefully both in English and in Japanese. I don't know if it hasn't been confirmed in English yet, but it's like a monochrome design, and there's a Zekrom and a Reshiram. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I almost forgot the name of the other legendary of the box, but okay, yeah. So one's a Zekrom, one's a Reshiram. Pretty interesting. I think they look really cool. The kind of like hollow styling and everything for it just really works. I would love to pull one. I would love to pull one, be able to see it, show you guys, and have for my collection, obviously. But definitely really cool. That would be the top chase, obviously, of any of these boxes, because there's, you know, one for each set or half set, whatever you want to call these. We get a Kyurem EX, pretty sweet. You gotta have a Kyurem when you're talking about Reshiram and Zekrom, right? I mean, he's the husk, the empty shell of the dragon Pokemon that was split into 2 to create these ungodly beasts. Okay, let's go ahead and dig in. That's enough of Pokemon lore. We got 3 packs remaining after this one. Can we get lucky enough? I mean, we've done really well, so I'm not even mad. I mean, we can just kind of chill and coast through the rest of this, and I'd be okay with it. But a special illustration rare or a monochrome rare would be super cool. We still have a couple Pokeball reverses to look at, so maybe we get a pretty sweet one of those. Ooh, there we go. We get a not Conkeldurr this time. Timber Girder, then Conkeldurr. We get Girder as a Pokeball reverse. Pretty sweet. Throw that up there, and there we go. We got the special illustration rare Kyurem EX. I wasn't even looking. I was setting down the Girder. Didn't even realize this is sick. Yo. Oh, did I just say yo? Wow. Okay. This is wow. This is an amazing looking card. It's like standing in like this glacial kind of like palace cave kind of situation going on. This is really, really cool. I mean, this one is going to get sleeved right away. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sleeve this one up right away. We got ourselves a special illustration rare though. That is absolutely huge. That's a win for the box. Now I'm not gonna give away anything about the last box, but I will say this one I think is doing a little bit better than the last box. We'll put this up in the back of the pull pool hopefully. Can you guys hold on, Gengar? Hold on to that for us, all right? We want to be able to see it through the rest of the video. All right, pretty sweet. All right, I was putting away the Pokeball reverse, setting it up there in the pull pool. Didn't even realize it when I pulled it away, but that's great. All right, I mean, hopefully, I don't really give the type of reaction that I'm sure some people are expecting from some of these pulls, but every once in a while, if you guys have ever seen, many years ago now, I opened Vivid Voltage, an obscene amount of Vivid Voltage, in hunt of the Rainbow Rare Pikachu. When I finally pulled it, which I did pull it, and it's on video, there's a video of it. When I did finally pull it, I was speechless. That was the reaction I'm sure most people are expecting. But we get ourselves a Tirtouga here. I absolutely love Tirtouga. I think Tirtouga, Caracosta, that evolution line is really cool, and their shinies are peak, pretty sweet. All right, and then we get Thundurus back there in the back as well. Again, I'm going to be taking all those hollows, and I'm going to make like a couple pages in binders to like go from Japanese to English with them. I think that'll look really cool. But you guys let me know what you think. We're down to our final 2 packs. This is the penultimate pack, and then we've got, ooh, excuse me, we got 1 pack remaining. You can tell it's becoming a long video when I'm starting to, you know, get gassy over here, but okay, we got 2 from the back, 2 to the front. Kyurem, wish us some luck up there. Now, if you're in the box, that means one of the other halves of the dragon is in the box, right? You just got it. Okay, come on. Let's do Pokegear 3.0. That's huge. That's huge. We take that. We've got a Fungus. We've got Darumaka, a Pokeball Reverse Munna, and a Beartic for the holographic rare. All right, we're down to our last pack. If we were able to pull a special illustration rare in that, you know, last couple packs, I think we're pretty much done. I think we've done it for the box, but if there was another art rare or say one of those monochrome rares, then that would be huge. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this opening. Wish us some luck, some last pack magic. Leave us a comment down below, leave a like on the video, all that good stuff. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. You know, just have fun with it, all right? Let's go ahead and see if we can get some luck here. Wish us some last pack magic, and let's see. Come on. We got plenty more videos coming. I've been taking a little bit of a break here and there sometimes. I've just been super busy. I work in a very, very demanding field when the season comes around. So it's just been really busy for me, but I will have plenty more videos for you guys. Wish us some luck. Here we go. We just got to get through this. We got ourselves an energy. I think this is like rainbow energy, actually, which is really cool if that's getting a reprint. It might be luminous. I'm not entirely sure. We've got ourselves a Snivy and a reverse Pokeball Tympole here for one of our final pulls. And the final card is going to be a, what is this, Landorus? Yeah, Landorus. A Landorus Hollow Rare. Landorus. Not too bad, buddy. I think that was the first one we've seen in the box. You know what? So we'll take it. But honestly, I'm going to go back through all these hits. Look at this. This is like a whole table full of hits here. We've got all these art rares and EXs that we pulled. We got a secret rare, End's Plan. I think this is End's Plan. That's huge. And then we got the special illustration rare, Kyurem EX, with all these Pokeball reverses and a Master Ball reverse. I mean, these boxes are really, really fun to open. So if you guys do have the extra money and understand you're going to be losing money, you're not going to make money opening Pokemon cards. That is the most It's just not going to happen. You get that out of your head right away, and you'll have a much better time in this hobby, just point blank. But yeah, if you're having fun with it, that's the most important thing. Just have some fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video.